Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. In this one, we're gonna go against some laser jet spammers who honestly probably love their lasers more than their own mom.
I hate my parents, they are dumb!
Anyway, let's get into it. So I had just loaded into this lobby and I was on my way to my buddy, and as soon as I hit a superb landing, this happened.
It's free real estate.
I wasn't even in this lobby for 10 minutes and I already had somebody griefing me, but you already know how things are around here.
Saddle up.
The laser ended up not saving this man at all. He still wasn't safe on the ground. After smoking this man once more, there was a ghosted jet that popped up out of nowhere, along with a random Mark II. So in other words,
I'm in danger.
this lobby that I was in was super active, and I honestly have no idea what I did to these kids, but man, they had it out for me. On top of that, the second ghosted laser that attempted to kill me got absolutely beamed. Sometime later, I swooped up my friend, Sergeant Griggs, in that beautiful F1 Night Shark. And not long after that, one of these douchebags returns in yet another laser.
Just as I thought, trash.
And I'm not gonna lie, this man was pretty good in his plane.
I'm gonna take your favorite movie and I'm gonna replace all the dialogue with fart sound.
Mr. Hood showing off his piloting skills was only the start, because now it was time for this man to show off just how good he is on the ground. Since Hood Douche was on an Ewo loop, I went to go find his friend and off the radar, but I was too late and he had already hopped in a laser.
Not again.
Hood Baby ended up going ghost, and they both once again tried to attack me in lasers. Me and my friend Sergeant ended up camping underneath this bridge with our tents and a nice little bonfire, just trying to get some lucky railgun shots, which eventually... Now, since both of these poop stains were on the ground, it was time to whip out the scramjet to deliver the superb sauce.
So good and tasty.
Sadly, my reign of terror eventually came to an end, and throughout the rest of the video, you'll notice more and more of these random tryhards coming out the blue to kill me, but spoiler warning, they all end up getting clapped.
What do you mean by that?
For example, take this guy Gato. He's ghost mode, and I'm obviously focusing on somebody else. He ends up killing me again. At this point, his ghost was up, and I had finally grabbed the CEO slot, so now it was my turn to go ghost. This next clip you guys are about to witness has to be one of the worst fails I think I've ever seen.
How'd you find me?
You would think after pulling a big fail like that, it would just stop there, but no.
I want him down! Give him down, boy!
I was so busy with these two tryhards that Hood Baby ended up grabbing yet another laser, and things ended up not going very well. From here, I kind of did some roof camping. I paid Mr. Gato a visit. And I actually had to go ghost because Mr. Hood ended up going to his facility. My guess was he was going to use the orb. And a couple of minutes later,
Oh, you almost had it.
now I'm not gonna lie, missing an orbital is pretty embarrassing and pretty rough, but what was also rough was that Hood's butt buddy Ares caught me lacking in a tank. Spam after spam, his tank got super weak, so he had to hop out, and that's when I managed to drop him. On top of that, he ended up getting orbitaled. My guess was by somebody that he had griefed earlier in the session, and he had tried to outsmart me by going up these stairs up top on this platform, but little did he know that I was already waiting up there with the nano drone. Mr. Hood Baby eventually came out of his facility and hopped in yet another laser.
Did you miss me?
These two sweaties ended up going to their apartment and just waiting for a little bit. So my friend and I, Sergeant, set up shop in the Avenger, and this is when everything went south. Tryhards were coming from everywhere, and they all wanted to annihilate me. The worst part, however, was that my Avenger actually got shot down by Hood Baby in a Chernobog. What an absolute menace. The sauce machine was calling my name yet again, and I had to show it some love. The reason the purple Tryhard had orbed me is because he was struggling earlier to kill me and my friend Sergeant in the Avenger, so I guess that's the only way he thought he could get the kill. Anyways, I sat on top of this building and got a good snipe after this man EWO'd, which the snipe must have hurt his ego because he goes straight to the facility right after that. At this point in the battle, I really didn't care if they orbed me, so I kind of just let them have it.
Oh, say less.
Ares hitting me with the orb must have got this man happy because he got into another laser and killed me, which not long after that, I hopped in an Avenger and Sergeant and I absolutely destroyed. The fun in the Avenger didn't last too long because I hopped in the Starling and managed to sneak up on Hood Baby in a Deluxo, and for some reason, instead of dodging my missiles, he hops out of the car instead.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Before I could even start to massacre this man on the ground, another random Tryhard decided to butt in. Once that happened, we were all on the ground for a little bit, so I managed to get some quick kills. Finally, the stars had aligned because Hood Baby ended up going back to his facility, and that orbital cannon, he let it rip. Mr. B-Way wanted his revenge. And as far as Ares, the worst part about this entire fight is honestly how it ended. I was in the sauce machine yet again, surprisingly less times than these guys in their lasers. But anyway, the most annoying Xbox glitch there is happens to me, and that is the infamous input glitch. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't move, jump, even eat some snacks if I wanted to. So I ended up closing out the game, and that was the end of that. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.